Now, where police have arrested 35 people after a clash with law enforcement in Atlanta, Georgia, just over the weekend.
That's right. This violence erupted from an ongoing demonstration against a new police training center. Police tell us that activists set off fireworks, threw rocks and Molotov cocktails. You see some of that in this footage. They also say multiple pieces of construction equipment there were destroyed.
All right, joining us now from Atlanta is CBS News correspondent Skyler Henry. Skyler, apparently there's a history at this site. So the clashes yesterday followed another incident at the same location back in January where an activist was killed and a state trooper was injured. What is it about this location, about this site, about this project that has created such a controversy?
Hey, Tony and Errol, good to be with the both of you. So essentially, this is everything from a not in my backyard story in terms of people that are concerned about this development that's being created over a large swath of land, 85 acres, $90 million is what this price tag will be. And then you also have a group of the community that's also concerned about the potential over-militarization of the police force. Happening behind me right now, a group of faith leaders who are actually against what they were referring to as Cop City being created. This comes after these protests that we saw last night that led to around 35 what police are calling agitators being detained for several reasons. They say that rocks were being thrown, Molotov cocktails were being thrown, so much so that law enforcement had to chain and block off the construction site where this training facility is being created. And this is just the latest in a long timeline of events that have happened over the course of the last 2 years. Once it was announced that this facility was coming, this was really spurred after the George Floyd protest in 2020. Officials here in Atlanta said that they were creating this facility in 2021. And then after that, a series of incidents have happened in and around this construction site, everything from vandalism to the contractor who is behind this public training facility. We had some activists that were charged with domestic terrorism for their a role in protests that were similar to that, in that Molotov cocktails, rocks, and other things were thrown at officers. And just to give a little bit of a background as to what this even is, this is essentially going to be designed to be a training facility for police officers as well as first responders, as well firefighters, EMTs, things like that. There's going to be everything from mock nightclubs and classrooms and even high-speed driving facilities where officers from not only the city of Atlanta or around the area, but others in the region will be able to come and get proper training to respond to incidents that essentially have happened in recent headlines over the course of the last few years, everything from mass shootings at schools and nightclubs to other incidents where officers can properly respond. Now, the city has said that for some time now, police and firefighters have long needed a place where they can do their work in an upgraded facility. Those who are against this say that they want to actually preserve the land, the forest in which this land is on. And so we'll hear from them coming up in just a little bit. But that's just the latest of what's going on out here.
And it's quite ominous, Skyler, because everything you've just laid out has been happening for some time. These environmentalists don't want the land used. People who want responsible policing are protesting the police. But of course, everyone agrees you need public safety. So what is being done now, considering you have this tension, there have previously been deaths, to protect people, both, the folks building the place and the folks exercising their First Amendment rights?
Sure. Well, there is a increased police presence in and around the construction site, especially following what we saw last night. We should also point out that we're right outside of City Hall here, and the mayor said that they are going to be creating a task force to try to help the community understand exactly what's going on, and so that they too can listen to see what what concerns are out there from members of the community as well. Some simply saying that they want the city to do something else with this land and not create this training facility, everything from businesses or stores or even preserving the forest as a whole. That's why you have some of these pro-climate and environmental folks that are out here as well, wanting to maintain and preserve the forest as well. So a lot of boxes that are being checked here in terms of the concerns that are there. The city is hoping that they can meet with these community stakeholders at least halfway and try to find a peaceful and calm resolution.
All right, we appreciate the update there from Skyler Henry in Atlanta. Thank you.